So it's time for our showdown with Faith. Just head out here, we'll leave the prison, and that should trigger the cutscene.
When this is over, we will all be together in the bliss. Your sheriff was a wall. A wall between you and the Father. A wall that kept you from seeing his truth.
Okay guys, so the trick to this fight is making sure that you watch the flower petals, because she's about to turn into a bunch of different versions of herself. And you'll know that you're shooting the right one because it'll have petals underneath her.
So close to accepting the word of the Father into his heart. And when he does, there's no coming back from that. The end is near for you. Don't fear death. Make it quick. Why do you keep fighting us? You know what's coming. The Father showed you. The world is crashing to an end. It is diseased and corrupt. The Father is offering you a chance to let go. Stop worrying. To be free. Good. You will never know what I know. You strike, but you cannot destroy what he created. It's not my fault. None of this was my fault. You think I wanted this? He plied me with drugs. He threatened me. I was 17. I was just a child. The Father sees what you do.
To sing his praise when we first began. I don't have much time, Rook. The Bliss. You have to stop it. You have to hurry. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Hurry! Run!
That Joker's gone, son. He's in a whole nother dimension, baby. I got you, buddy. I got you.
Stop the blast!
Get over here! Hurry!
So the trick to getting through this next room is to not push into the room too quick. So we're just gonna kill a couple enemies here. There's gonna be a guy that rushes us up top right here. Usually about 2 guys will rush you up here. There's number 1. He's right on time. And normally a guy will rush you here on the steps as well. There's the second guy. There's the guy on the steps. Then you can kind of start, you know, moving yourself into the room a bit. Another guy. Trying to get on my grenades and my remote explosives. One thing that the AI tries to do is revive their teammates. So by hitting these guys and letting them bleed out, the enemies will push a little bit, right? He's swimming for some reason. Not really sure what's going on with that guy. He's underneath the the walkway. So I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get a good line of sight on him or not. He tossed that grenade again. Don't cook it quite as much. The guy right there. Got him. Let me see about this dude. This has never happened before. I can get it from here. Nice. Okay, cool. Just needed an angle. Each time you rotate these, there's going to be some more enemies that pop out. Maybe not each one of them, but as you're, you know, working this room, there's going to be some more enemies that pop out. So you have to be kind of careful of that. They usually are going to flood through the door that we just came from. Like right now, that's where they're coming from. So I'm going to turn around and shoot them before they get too deep into this room. Like you can just catch them right there. There's going to be some people above us here too. Let me get up here. Sometimes you can hit these dudes with a grenade.
Warning, central valves overloaded. Warning, central valves overloaded.
I'm gonna get up there and just kill them. Make a little bit. I'll probably take some hits, but okay, here these guys come. Remember, ladders are your friend. If they have to climb a ladder to get to you, you have the advantage. So let's reload. Sweet. All right, let's keep pushing through this room.
Warning, central valves overloading. Warning, central valves.
We've got 2 of 5 completed.
Warning, central valves overloading. Warning.
You want the last valve to be the one that's closest to the door so you can go ahead and get out of here. They're gonna start pushing us again right now.
Overloading. Warning, central valves overloading. Central valves overloading. Warning, central valves overloading.
That should be enough to take him out. That should give us enough breathing room to turn this last one. Then we'll head toward the door. It's going to be straight ahead, place we were just at, and you can normally just get right here for cover while this door, you have to wait for the marker to show up.
Warning, central valves overloading. All security locks now off.
Before you can leave.
That's done, Rook. I'm sorry, partner, but I need to get out of here. I can't see straight from this Bliss. It's all on you. Blow this place into oblivion.
Alright, so you see how the marker showed up? We were right here by the door. Now there still might be some people that's behind you, but you can turn around and funnel them through this door and kill them. Because they will chase you, so just make sure that you have them, you know, pretty thinned out before you make a push, because you might start getting shot in the back right now. Let's go ahead and get a reload in. Make sure nobody's following us. Okay, and we'll open up this door. You just don't want to get pincered in here.
Central valves overloaded. All security locks now offline.
Destroy as much of these as you can, guys, before you press on. Somebody's back there, I think. Oh, that's the wrong explosives. My bad, guys.
Warning. Central valves offline.
Let's go ahead and press forward.
Warning. Central valves overloaded.
Wait for this fire. You can slide underneath it. Oh, there's a guy. Guy up top. Two guys up top. Got him.
Central valves overloaded.
Let's knock this out right quick.
Warning. Central valves. Evacuate immediately.
That did it, Rook. The air is clearing up. Feel like I can finally think straight. We gotta get the hell out of here. Whole place feels like it's about to blow. I'll round up any survivors and meet you outside. Good luck.
Let's get a reload in.
Overload imminent. Wait immediately.
Just wait for the fire.
Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately. Evacuate immediately. I'm going in quick. Recognize. I got it. Evacuate immediately.
Trying to let you guys enjoy the action. Well, I'm not talking as much. This is a pretty straightforward section, so.
Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately. Overload imminent. Evacuate immediately.
You look like hell.
Yeah, well, I feel like it too.
You need help getting back inside?
Hell no, I'll manage.
You took my family from me so that I could have yours. We will welcome them with open arms. Just as we will welcome you. We will be waiting for you. Where it all began.
guys, so that's going to be your trophy, saving Sheriff Whitehorse. That takes care of that one. Now let's go ahead and fast travel over to, hold on.
I'm thinking we've reached the end of the line. Time to cowboy up and deal with Joseph Seed once and for all. He's waiting for you at his church.
All right, guys, so that takes care of that trophy, saving Sheriff Whitehorse. Now, obviously, at this stage in the game, we have the ability to go ahead and take on like the final region, Joseph Seed's region, but we're not going to do that quite yet.
Kid, if you're near a shop, you might want to pop in. There's some new toys you might want to play with.
I'm so trying to get some commentary in this. People just keep talking. So what I was trying to show you guys on the map is that everything is accomplished now, right? We could, in fact, go ahead and take on Joseph's region, take him on, do the final battle, but we've got a couple of trophies that we need to tidy up before we do that. So let's go ahead and fast travel over to Seed Ranch. Gonna be down over here. We're gonna be working on a trophy called Ace Killer. We have to destroy 10 planes while driving any aerial vehicle. Now I'm gonna show you guys a trick to doing this. You don't actually have to be flying a plane in the air to make this happen. You can actually do it on the ground. You guys know that you can spawn in vehicles like we've been spawning in our chopper this whole time. Very similar to what we did when we got the Herc trophy, the Herc locker, where we just kept spawning in a chopper and have him, he just kept shooting it over and over and over again until we got the trophy. We're gonna do the same thing here, except we're gonna be using a plane, and we're gonna be using a plane to destroy a plane. So we'll come over here, go into our hangar, and we're going to spawn this in as the Carmina. Remember, that's the plane we got for completing the Nick quest. I think it was Air Raid. We were able to get this out. So what we're gonna do is hop inside. Just lightly press X, don't hold it down. That way you can kind of drive this thing out. And then just hit O, hold it down so that it stops, and just hop out. Now you're probably not going to be lined up perfectly at this stage in the game, but just park it out there somewhere. And what we're going to do is spawn in another plane. Okay, let's go into your hangar, spawn this in, and then you're going to line yourself up to where you can shoot the other plane. Does that make sense? And you want to get as close as possible to the other plane because we're gonna have to kind of farm this, so you don't want to have to run as far, and you don't want to get too close because when that plane blows up over there, it'll blow your plane up over here. So you want to keep your distance as much as possible, and then just shoot the other plane. It looks like I'm shooting it, but it's not taking any damage, so let me scoot up a little bit if I get any damage now. You'll start to see it smoke. It's still there, it goes. So it should explode here in a few. I might need to get a little bit closer, because it should blow up with it. There it goes. So it should start to it shouldn't take more than one clip of your ammo. You know how your ammo bleeds out when you're firing them from the planes like that? It shouldn't take more than one clip if you've got it in the right spot. So let me see, because that wasn't a very good test right there because I was trying to line myself up. Let's just hold down the R2 button here, bleed one clip into it, and see if it explodes. Okay, not quite. So I'm gonna back up and pull this thing around this way. See if I can get a different angle on it. Because once you get it lined up perfectly, you can really farm this thing quick. Okay, let me go up a little bit further than this. This should be a better angle. See if I'm getting any better damage on it. I'm definitely hitting it in the under part of it. Let's see if it catches fire and explodes. I mean, you can do it this way, like take, you know, 2 clips, but ideally, you want it to explode in 1 clip. The hardest part is getting this thing in the exact spot you need it to be in, but this is definitely a fast way to get this trophy. So I'm still not quite in the right spot. I'm gonna back up a little bit more. That's probably gonna do me a little bit. Yeah, that's the spot, guys. There we go. Also, make sure that while you're doing this, that you do not exit the plane before the other plane blows up. Okay? Because I tried that because it's a lot quicker to farm it that way, but you won't get credit. So you have to be sitting in your plane when the other plane explodes to get credit, guys. We're just gonna do this 10 times until we get the trophy. That takes care of Ace Killer. Now, before we leave this area, we want to run over here to the general shop and get ourselves a bow. I'm going to trade out my RPG. Remember, you have 4 slots now, so let's see. Let's get our bows down here, and I'm just going to throw that in right there. That's going to come in handy later. And that pretty much takes care of this area. Let's go ahead and fast travel back over to Taft Lookout Tower. You guys remember that. It's a prime spot for hunting. We're going to be working on another trophy. We have to kill a bison using only melee weapons. I'm going to show you guys a pretty unique way to do that. We're going to be crafting the Furious. We're just going to walk up to one of them and just punch them or kick them, depending on which animation it shows. And that's it. Like, because I've tried actually meleeing these bison with like a steel pipe or something like that, and it takes forever to kill them, like forever. And then when I figured this out, I was like, oh, this will work. So you see how you have the Fast and the Furious right here? So just keep it on the Furious, come up here. And see a little bison right there, boom. Come down here, hit square. Okay, craft it obviously if you need to craft it. And then go ahead and switch to your fist. Just run up here and boom. That's it. That's all you got to do for that trophy, guys. There it is, guys. So hopefully you have enjoyed this episode. I know this was a quick one, but I just have to do that because of the tiling in the videos. Might as well get you some skins while you're here, guys, if you kick them. But I will see you guys in the next episode. You guys be good.
If your soul has grown weary and your heart feels tired, let the water wash away your sins. And if the snow begins to fall and you can't find a fire,